Who have ever been written by a jazz musician. One of the few is a new autobiography titled A Call to Assembly. In it, Willie Ruff tells of growing up poor in a small Alabama town and of what he learned there about music and life. He learned enough to make him a virtuoso jazz performer as well as a professor of music, thank you, at Yale. Willie Ruff, good morning.
Good morning,
How
Brian.
you doing?
Great.
Hey, this book is called A Call to Assembly in part because you hearken back to your military days.
That's right.
When you joined up at the age of 14. Why was that experience so positive for you?
It was positive because it was there that I really got a chance to learn something about music and to see other possibilities beyond what was possible to me as a small boy in Alabama.
How long did you wind up staying there?
In the Army?
Yeah.
3.5 years.
And you learned a lot.
I learned a lot.
You said that this book is in part a tribute to your teachers all over the world. Explain, if you would.
Well, my teachers, and other than just the academic institutions, my Army teachers, music teachers growing up with their examples in Alabama, and also here in New York, especially playing in clubs like Birdland, where Count Basie and Ellington and Dizzy Gillespie and all of the others taught us on the job, on-the-job training on the stage.
But you were trained in classical music, though,
yes,
right?
Yes. I got out of the Army and went directly to Yale Music School. And Mitchell, we met in the Army. He had taught me to play the bass, and he went to college down in Philadelphia.
Dwike Mitchell over on the piano.
Yes.
Yes. Who we're going to get to shortly. I'm sorry, Dwike. I didn't mean to talk around you like that. So how'd you wind up then gravitating to jazz?
Well, that was one of the best games in town at that time, and a job in symphony orchestras was impossible for blacks then. You couldn't even audition. And I had to audition for a job in Israel. And Eric Leinsdorf auditioned me and offered me a job there or in Buffalo. But Lionel Hampton had this piano player, Dwight Mitchell, that I'd known in the Army, and I saw him on the Ed Sullivan Show one night and called him, and he said, "Don't go to Israel, join this band, and we'll make our duo." That was in 1955, and that's what we're doing.
The rest, as they say, is history.
Someday I'm going to get a real job.
Speaking of which, I mean, you teach, you tour, you perform. Could you do one without the other and be happy?
Not really. No, I like them both.
Yeah.
Got to do them both.
Yeah. What are you going to play for us?
We're going to play a piece called Stompin' at the Savoy.
Okay. Dwike. accompanied by his longtime friend Dwike Mitchell, Professor Willie Ruff. Thank you. Back after a break. This is Today on NBC.